Hello everybody, this is Shunichi Gaming here, and today we are back for another episode of Enderal Shards of Order, also known as Enderal Forgotten Stories. Well, we're gonna start off with something simple. I noticed this pumpkin here from the last episode, and it disturbs me that I didn't get it. Huh? Oh, I got to level 2, that's pretty cool. You've risen to level 2. You received 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. Current attributes: health, mana, and stamina. Choose an attribute that you want to raise. I'm gonna go with mana because that's the lowest out of all of them at the moment. Alright. H for the hero menu, so that's good. I don't know what I want to do overall for this. But you may have noticed that's nighttime instead of evening when I saved. Because I was doing a bit of testing last night. I never saved like after that point, but after that it just sent me in nighttime. But you know, on the plus side, we got this beautiful music playing, so that's always nice. So for now, we go around. We have these amazing statues. Look around here. Oh. Oh, moon carrots! Oh, that's pretty cool. Something. Alright. So I got all my equipment. I got psychotic push, moon, grounding. I'll go with meditation for now. So let's see what I can do. So I'm gonna go with mage. Alright, let's see what I have. Psychonic push is from Psychonics. I got light magic and elementalism. This one is Net of Souls. I don't remember ever getting this one before in my last playthrough. This one's pretty much the warrior disciples. Heavy armor, two-handed, blade dancer. That's the one, this is the tree that I want essentially though, when it comes to weapons, because I'm using daggers. But I'm wondering if it has any over here as well. This one is sneaking rhetorics. So, I think I should move on to a sword or something. Oh, so it teaches me the usage of armors and things like that. Wait, let me see this one. Alright. So I'll benefit a lot if I use Vagrant. Because I don't see any robe equipment, and even then I think mine is light armor essentially. Yeah, it is. So it'll be better if I just invested a little bit in the vagrant tree and the blade dancer. Let's see, what's this? Skilled hands. Is this? It's pretty cool. So this one's more or less lockpicking and things like that. I don't want to do lockpicking. Well, I do. But yeah. Then there's lycanthropy, which is really cool. But I don't know. Arcane might and some stroke. Alright, how many memory points do I have? 1. So I'll go with 15, 9, and 7. I'll go with this one, Elementalist, level 1 Arcane Might. I think next time I'll try to fully raise up focus because of mana regeneration. Anyways, let's get back to the overworld. Alright. So yeah. Oh, my mana fungi. I can wait, let me see. Alright, so I can't use the mana fungi to eat immediately. But no, not eat immediately. Why do I keep saying like? But I can use the mana fungi to increase mana regeneration when I'm in a combat situation. So there we go. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. I'll go with just this one. Yeah, I'll take them. I'm gonna try out this force push. Flame bite. 6. World map. In the world map, you can view the world from an aerial perspective. Arrow. That's targets. So. Huh? Alright. So if I was over here by the sun's coast, like right over here, I was. Yeah, most likely from over here. So, and this is a capital city. Wait, Arquescape. Good world. Kinda looking forward to it. But until then, no more map. We need to focus on the present, of course. Flame Bite. 6 points of fire damage, and target on fire takes extra damage. 8 damage and 6 damage. I just want to try out the push. That's it. Gotta be careful. Probably a mudband there. Fat. Alright, so there's ancient crystal coins, ambrosia, which is pretty good, a corpse with human flesh, and an old sword. I mean, it's 1 point better than my knife. I mean, I feel like until I can get something with significantly more damage, I'll stick with the knife. It's a lot quicker. And what's this magic? Alright. I have no idea what that does. There's another corpse. Around the trap. So I don't end up like a troll over there. I'm like, jump up there. To be honest, I'm not sure if there's anything up here. I don't remember anything being up here. I'm just checking just to see if there's anything in sequence. Potion, backpack, coin. Ooh, gold paper points. Yeah, I'm sticking with this. It looks way better. Flames, staff of flames, and moon. You know what? Let's see. What about the staff? Yeah, I'm good with the staff. I'll leave some conflict around here. Like, I don't want to be a pyramid. Like, I usually find spell swords to be like the way I have the most fun. Especially with systems that allow you to combine your spells and your spells and also your like attacks into one kind of. Like I remember there was this cool Sky mod that basically had that. But for some reason I never got it. I just never did. It sucks. Oh. Well, there's some weird lights, Aurora Borealis, I think it was called, up there. So, I mean, that's also really nice. Are you friendly? No, you're not. You weren't moving, and I thought you were a friend. That sucks. I can already tell that staff's gonna get in my way, sort of, so I think I'll do this. Killed an unlucky vagrant. Has gloves, shoes, life absorption. That's even better. Pickaxe, old arrows. Can't really sell them, but I'll take your gloves. So, if you have anything like something else. There's probably some down here. What's up? How do I get up there? Let's see. Nothing harvestable over here. Alright, so it's telling me how to block, but I can't. There's a couple wolves down there. I think I'll test out our special one. There you are. There's 3 wolves. Where's my spells? Life absorption. Kill. Got it. I got worried there for a minute. Sorry about that. I was worried that I was going to have my first death to a bunch of wolves. That would have been embarrassing, definitely. Yeah, I know it's bloated right now because I know it's also in the original video that like my Arcane Fever was already at 12.4. I should be good now. Oh. Suspicious. Let's see what I can find. Bone meal pennies. Book about light magic, which is good. A pettifold skull gem and a silk pendant skull. Whatever works. I'll use the light magic book. The wisdom book. And that's about it. So I should still have 2 points left. But I'm level up. Sounds like there's something in the water. Crusty bread. Leather. Alright, this is heavy armor. It's not even worth the carry weight. Huh? What's out there? I can hit. Yo, must be some sort of ghost or something like that. Wait, oh, it's just a bunch of river crabs. Oh, it's not that strong, so crab crab shells, alchemy, crab. Dang it! I only got alchemy. Are you alive? Sorry. I feel bad for you. Yeah, I actually feel bad. Maybe I'll leave it alone next time. Oh yeah, wasn't there something out here? I thought it was something else. Pretty sure it was. But, I mean, whatever works. I'm really sure I saw one of the Enderal shards up here. No, it's not up here. I don't know what happened, but I just started becoming a mountain climber in this game. Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, hi, buddy. You doing good? Probably. Are you a friend? I think you are. So, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you. If I knew the other one wasn't aggressive, I probably wouldn't have killed it. If they're aggressive, mean, and try to kill me, then you die. If they're not, I'll try to spare you unless I'm hunting. And if it comes to that, then no hard feelings. Just like the wolves, they're probably gonna be around this corner. Like, this looks like a place where wolves could be. And also we're getting near the place where... What the? Fleshless lost one? Ice claw, always good. Oh yeah, razor back. So I must still have that strange fever, most likely. Alright, no custom animations. I'm so used to my other mod pack when I go with third person using the sword and the spell. The character usually just does a sort of spin with the sword before just... Yeah, they do a spin with the sword before putting it away, and it's really cool. Like, I mean, I could always, like, try to mod that in. But I want to go vanilla with this one, unless there's a really major bug with this, which I hope there's not. Light magic, I'll get the next magic one. 17, pretty good. Is this a healing spring? Vin root. Nice. Alright. Shear cap. And needs to be nothing else. Mud marls, always good. A clam! Muscle meat. Whatever works. How's that strange fever doing? Hope I negate some of it. Not that much. Morning air potion. It's rancid. Markers with the dash carries store for, but there's chance some dialogue going on.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
That's a long story. Where am I here? It's really weird. And who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim,
wait,
isn't
I have
it?
an accent?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
Probably.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is.
It's fine.
In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Let's see here. I'll go with the knowledge first. Knowledge. You said you were apothecarist by my path. What do you mean by my path?
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Role designated by Malthus. You mean the gods assign your professions to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want to...
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Eternal paths. Alright, well, might as well ask. Who are these pathways?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers.
Glimmer dust.
Well, you know.
In Narum, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumour that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
I'll go, an interesting
Well, I didn't come up with it.
Alright. Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Got it. I see. And are there places that might be of interest to
an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Oh, I better ask. Can I try some things with you? I found some things in the ruins.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Alright. Yeah, I played enough Skyrim to know where this is going. You have a bunch of books. Some wine. Pork meat. Ambrosia, which is really expensive. I'll sell you my longbow. One of my pickaxes. Keep my knife. Oh yeah, wait. Also this. And also my pants, because I really don't need it. Got a bunch of rancid health potions. I mean, I want to sell these, but I don't have that much options when it comes to it. Skulls can definitely help. And also you the heavy armor and marksman, but I'm not sure about that one though. What else? I'll sell you the extra boon. And I have a bunch of scrap of an ancient nation. And I'll sell you the mallet. This gem could be useful. Same with scrap of an ancient nation. So I'll give you a rune book, tattered book, and a single piece of coal. As for what I want to buy, I just want... Yeah, I'll just buy this book. That's it. Oh yeah, what about my eyes, by the way?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Yeah, could have. Anyways, what's your story? Why are you here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League.
To the League of Legends? Nice.
You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Alright. Hopefully the apothecary is a mage's guild. Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you for the help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed.
Thank you.
Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Fuck. What just happened? Carbos?
Don't get on my nerves.
Well, excuse me. Break. Ben?
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Yes, I'm suddenly having this kind of fever. Do you know what? Have any idea what it is? I'm calling it plot fever because that was really convenient.
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
I gotta be a prick like this.
Gruntrudes, Gruntrudes. Ah, here we go.
Thanks, man.
So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Explore...
They've hit me.
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh. Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a
Garbos,
fucking
look out!
close call.
Garbos!
Hey, I'm sorry,
think out of
alright.
I think I
We'll
have a
pick
vision
up a
of you.
new one in
Garbos,
Ark.
move out of the
Yeah.
way. You're gonna get assassinated by
painful.
somebody.
Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
You're gonna die.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help
How
you.
do I tell them I had a vision of the...
See? You already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but when the blazes just
What?
happened-
You mean the still? Bad quality. And too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
The explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha.
You're gonna get killed,
Look,
Garbos.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Finn, look out!
Wait a second. What was that?
Oh no, somebody's gonna die.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there.
I played enough Stealth Archer
Oh,
to know
shit.
where this is going.
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Garbos, you're a prick, but no.
Carbos,
Look out!
do something, damn it! Do...
How was I supposed to do something? I was just recovering from a sickness.
Now look at that.
Huh?
Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
Huh? What? Where am I? And who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary.
No.
The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
Do you know about the apothecary? Were you there when they were attacked?
I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry.
Right. And what do you know about
Quite
my
a
fever?
lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yes.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. That's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
Yeah. What do you mean by a little
You
sense?
have
No!
visions?
No! Can I go back? That sucks. I was clicking on the other option. That sucks. Yeah, I'll choose this one. For lack of a better word, yes. Ever since I had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things which are about to happen. Are they also a symptom?
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions?
Fair.
I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treat me for information? Alright with me.
Well, then, the stage is yours.
So I tell him everything. From how he got smuggled here, all the way.
I see. My condolences for your loss.
Thank you.
So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was the same as the one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on the shore, yes, together with those visions.
Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them.
Thank you, Spark.
All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
Oh, what's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned. Never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon.
I want to know more. Who's this employee of yours?
Well, aren't you curious? I work for the Holy Order.
Holy Order? You mean the forces of the Lightborn?
Yeah, but they're more than just a military unit here. Enderal belongs to Malphus, the guardian god, and the Order answers directly to him. In other words, they're calling the shots here. No king, no queen, no council, just an order of noble warriors always looking so stern and joyless that you might think they're struggling with constipation.
Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid! You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and fatirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least.
Yeah.
strangest thing, however, is the red madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in their room talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
I actually believe that somebody did kill the gods. The Lightborn.
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
What do the Enderalians think about that?
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny everything. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way, at least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
Yeah. I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Still waiting for that lightning. Far from it, to be honest.
Splendid. You never know.
Just for like
But we
that.
digress.
Right, you mentioned something about red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family.
What?
He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the red madness.
Oh.
Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself.
Alright, this is where I was at, so...
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
Alright. What did he
Well,
do?
according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy,
He murdered everybody,
he
didn't
gave
he?
a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
Well then. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're not a monk.
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the red madness. And
So
thus,
you're a
if
treasure
there's
hunter.
something like a pattern to this malady.
Yeah, you're after his modes, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here. And according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds
Great.
like a plan.
First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred.
Alfred.
A childhood friend of Yarrow's.
Nice.
Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Alright. If a quest objective is marked by 1 or more stars, they indicate a difficulty of said quest, and at the same time, the level you should have for the quest. 1 star, very easy, 2 stars, easy, 3 stars, medium, 4 stars, hard. Alright. Sounds about fun. I'm awake. There's a book. And this is a good Wait a second, that's an actual pumpkin. Nice. But yeah, I think I'll end the video right here actually. Like, got pretty far.
Now a good pipe.
Wait, I'm gonna move over here so I don't get interrupted. Alright, we got beautiful music, so this is what to end the video with. Alright, so I'm gonna end the video right here now. So, I better say the 3 essential things. So, yeah, I know, I don't like this part either, Jesper. Alright, so be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down something. Yeah, just comment down something. Not the actual word something, but just anything pretty much. You can put just I can't even move away. Just you could put down just you could just say hi in the comments, just say how your day went or something like that. Just anything. It's like I don't even know that like I used to drop by, like just said something. So that's pretty cool. And you know, and then finally be sure to subscribe. So this way it's more motivation for more videos. I'm gonna keep doing Enderal Forgotten Stories. I already have plans for like more videos, but later on. I've been getting a lot of work for school recently. And at the moment that I'm like doing this video, it is currently Saturday, October 19th as I record this. And I was gonna record it, I planned to record it on Monday like last time, but I was so swamped with like assignments that I couldn't even get it done. I had to focus fully on that. But I'm gonna keep up with it though. It's definitely really fun doing these videos. So yeah. You know what? Just comment like one thing that's kind of keeping you busy and how you're going through with it. Yeah, that's one thing you just gotta like. I think that's a good idea. Good icebreaker. Know more about like people who's playing and who's watching videos and things like that. But anyways, so let's finish this up. Anyways, this is Shunichi Gaming, and I'm gonna sign off. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.